At this time, direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. The head coach is Steve Kerr.
We can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And now the Lakers starting group. Rui Hachimura out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot. And for Golden State, the core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Looney. And Brent, finally it's here, the first game of the season. These players, like us, look like they were itching to get this game underway.
Oh, man, all the preparation, the training camp, the taping, the icing, the stretching, the coaching. Let's get it going. Guys are ready to start this long marathon, and we'll see who can come out on top.
Here's Reeves. He's covered by Thompson. Russell from long range. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season. And quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Now James, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Back to James. Davis setting the pick for James. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by LeBron. Davis has got the game going with his first points of the game for Los Angeles. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Curry kicks it to Looney. Back to Curry. And Davis sends it back.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's good.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And here's Thompson. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 5 points so far. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy. But Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks so much, David. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Davis setting the pick for Russell. Pass to Reeves. Davis kicks to James. Davis sets a screen. The drive by James. Up and in on the layup.
The great burst from LeBron that time, attacking the hoop, and the defense didn't even see it.
Thompson finds Curry. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Davis sets a screen. LeBron with the bucket.
And you can't give LeBron James that much room off the pick. He doesn't need much space to get that shot off.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. On the floor.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 14 points a game last year, 11 assists and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
1:39 left in the first. It's Peyton, high post. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to. Chemistry at its best, an unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Paul. The pass to Peyton. And Peyton Payton throws it down.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Vanderbilt, a screen on Paul. Vincent, the pass to Vanderbilt.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the first one at the line is good. Vanderbilt hits them both. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Paul. Vincent with the rebound.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep, Prince cans it from downtown.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Payton passes to Moody. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Vanderbilt kicks to Reddish. Vanderbilt a screen on Jarge.
Well, if the defense is going to give that up, Taurean Prince is going to take full advantage of it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Russell. LeBron James is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And Davis puts it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State, trailing by 10. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Here's Reeves. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Davis with a screen on Wiggins. Here's LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And he knocks down the first one.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And James drills them both. And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And Davis sends it back. Now the Lakers on the break. Russell's running. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. It's stolen by Curry. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Wiggins from outside. He can't get that one. Good D by James. Russell against Curry. Back to James. That shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Curry. Good. Nice job down low. Curry's got 7 points.
Now, Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him.
Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Get loud and make some noise for your Warriors 60.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Number 5, the Warriors.
You take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Thompson gets it to go.
And that's what makes Clay an all-time great as far as shooting the basketball. Just step inside the three-point line, and he'll still hurt you.
Now here's James. He's got 8. He takes it in, and the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Warriors trail by 12. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Russell against Curry. Thompson from long range. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Clay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 10. Passes it to Reeves. Back to James. 5 on the clock. And they double up James. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball. It's Curry outside. A rebound by the Lakers.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's James, and it's Davis with the jam.
And James and his court awareness is just so extra special. Just whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
1:07 left in the first half. Curry passes to Looney. Green against Hachimura. Pass to Thompson. 11 feet away. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry against Russell. And there's the pass to Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Thompson. Hachimura, and it's Looney with the rebound. Higgins outside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
And they double up James. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Driving to the basket, and the dunk by James.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
On the wing, James with 4 seconds on the clock and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And getting to the line at will. James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Free throw drops for James.
And LeBron James, for all the things that he does on the floor in terms of his skill set, there's a quality of leadership that becomes the X factor and gives teams confidence that they're going to have a chance to win an NBA title.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, you know you're #1 in the defensive scouting report. How do you counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the three-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and they'll turn around.
We'll see what you do in the second half. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Right now, they're getting anything they want in close. Now, that's hard to do, getting to the rim that easily, facing little resistance or no resistance. And they've continued to exploit that advantage.
Yeah, why go away from what's working? They're just feasting down low so far. And now time to fill. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking a up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on, and they got out there during the finals.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Timeout called the Warriors. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Here's Looney following the basket by LeBron James. Nifty move. And Davis sends it back. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Davis kicks to LeBron. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hachimura. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 8-point game. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
James misses. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Curry with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Here's Thompson. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And that's now 7 points for Klay Thompson.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time to scan the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Second, Chris Paul.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Lakers leading by 6. Vanderbilt a screen on Paul. Vincent the pass to Hayes. Here's Vincent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A shot by Reddish, no good. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Down low, Hayes with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Vincent. Yep, that one goes. Vincent's got his first 2 points of the night. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Right wing. Now, here's Moody. Guarded by Reddish. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. L.A. has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50. But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
It's Payton, high post. Passes it to Moody. Rebound the Lakers.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Vincent. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Paul, a screen on Vanderbilt. Back to Paul. Plays it up and banks it in.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Vincent, the pass to Hayes. Hayes with the screen for Vanderbilt. Prince in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Prince has got 8.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. We got to get...
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Davis. Vincent is out there with Prince. And it's Reeves in at the 2.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Oh, good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Davis against Green. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Payton. And Davis sends it back. Pass to Reeves. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Vanderbilt kicks to Prince. Back to Vanderbilt. Clock at 4. Here's Reeves. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 15. Curry looking around. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Now here's Prince, and stolen by Payton. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Kuminga. Clock at 6. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Saric, and Wiggins is subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. And then for the Lakers, James checked in for Prince, and it's Russell in for Gabe Vincent.
And LeBron James leading the charge right now on the offensive end, not afraid to put his team on his back.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Timeout called the Warriors. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. James against Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's James. To the left wing. Vanderbilt finds Russell. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Russell. Back to Vanderbilt. Outside for Davis. Just 3 to shoot. Reeves gets the bucket.
And when Anthony Davis sees that one of his guys is open because of the pressure the defense puts on him, he'll make the play.
Looking to end the run. And the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now Russell. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Russell, no good. Warriors trail by 18. Thompson looking for an opening.
And sitting out for over 2 years due to devastating injuries. It is so good to see Klay Thompson back on the court.
I love it, and he's been so competitive with himself to fight through this injury and also to regain that form. There had to have been a lot of questions with, over 900 days off. Can I get back to that level? And I believe that he wasn't even fully healthy during the finals, so we're going to see a more confident Klay this year.
And he makes the first.
There's so many little things that Klay Thompson does for his team that go unnoticed. Trust me, they're not unappreciated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Sharks checked in for Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Gary Payton is checked in for Wiggins. Moody's subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Reddish. Defense right on him. No one covering. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
The offensive rebound. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Warriors miss again. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Thompson. Vincent, he squares up and sinks it.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Kuminga with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
Make your hell gaming.